Hello and welcome back to another video. So this is a follow-up from what happened from when I received my stage 4 diagnosis. So obviously I was referred to oncology now and I had to go and attend that appointment. Alright, so I've just woken up. I have to go to my next appointment and look, it's so frosty and wintry out there. It's so cold. Right, currently trying to find the radiotherapy department. This hospital is so big and I'm just walking along the road here because I have no idea where I'm going. And I've had a nightmare getting here as well with traffic. 10 minutes to find the building. Okay, so I have just been to the radiotherapy department. It's lovely in there, really cosy and warm. A lot of Macmillan leaflets, I picked up a couple. And I just went through my treatment plan, so I'm starting my meds tomorrow. And my blood tests are all normal, ECG was normal, my liver, and the kidneys are functioning fine. The only thing she said was your vitamin D is low. So they're going to prescribe me some vitamin D supplements for that. So yeah, I'm just leaving. I had just spoken to Dustin, told him what was happening and some of the side effects. When I get home, I'll go through the medications and the treatment plan that I'm actually on and what they're going to be doing for me. I'm walking in the road here. I don't know if I can get through this way actually. Don't know where I'm going. So yeah, and then I have to have bloods and ECG. I don't think I can. I have to go this way. I have to have bloods and ECG done every like 3 weeks. And CT scan every 3 months. And that's it. So the oncologist basically went through the fact that I have obviously quite a sizable lump in my left breast. It's right at the side. She examined that. She also examined my left armpit for the lymph nodes. She couldn't actually feel anything, but the cancer is detectable there through the scans in my lymph nodes. And then there are nodules, very small nodules on my right lung and my lymph nodes in my chest. So right here I can feel, and I can feel that, I can feel the tightness, especially when I'm quite active. Then it's almost like it kicks in and is working overtime. She then went through my treatment plan. I was very clear that I want to take one step at a time. Prognosis wasn't even discussed. Other than that, I will be taking medication now for the rest of my life to try and hold the cancer steady and also to tackle it, which is very hard, but I kind of try and push that sort of stuff to the back of my head. I want to hold on to success stories that I read and hear about through social media and newspaper clippings or magazine articles about people that have had stage 4 or had a terrible diagnosis or a terminal and they've been told you've got a year to live or anything like that, and they've reversed it and they are now in remission. Those are the stories I want to surround myself with, because that gives you hope. And when you've got a stage 4 diagnosis, it's having hope that is the only way to try and press in, move forward and go along with this journey.
We'll do you good and you better believe it. You've been shutting doors for no reason. I could use a friend right now. Can we be friends for now? Yeah. Hard on each
Okay,
side.
so day 1 of the cancer treatment. I've just had my bloods done, which will be sent to the hospital for them to look over tomorrow. before we go through the treatment plan to make sure I know what I'm doing. And yeah, I've got to come back here later for another injection, but it's freezing. It's trying to snow. So blood's done. I'm just going to go and walk up to the Co-op. They do this really nice sourdough bread that's like it has tomato in it, and I think it's seeded as well. I've only had it once and I was like, this is delicious. It's probably the best I've ever had, but it sells out really quick and I can only find it here in Malmesbury, so I'm gonna go and get some. It's really early, it's like 8:15 this morning. Right, so as I said, I've got to come back to Malmesbury later to have my injection, which is like to induce the menopause basically. So I will be back here later on this afternoon. Right, so I've got my sourdough. It wasn't the one I wanted, which is tomato. There is a health food store along here that I actually want to try and check out. It sells all like organic produce and everything, and it's called the Wild Foods Co. And I saw it online, and it's this one here that I want to check out for selling like organic stuff. Right, so my cancer is actually, I'm so sorry this is shaking, I'm so shaky today. That's actually a side effect that I'm finding I'm having at the moment, is I'm quite shaky. So my cancer is estrogen led, so it's the estrogen that is causing the cancer to grow. So I was on tamoxifen. They have now taken me off tamoxifen and put me on letrozole, which I take 1 tablet every day for that. The second thing that they wanted to do was to induce an early menopause. So now I'm on goserelin injections, which I had last week. So basically it's an implant that goes into your tummy and then will slowly reduce the hormones to suppress my estrogen and my ovaries. All right, so I'm back again. So this is the injection that I'm having. So I would collect this as a prescription and then bring it for them to do. It's just horrible. I hate it. And while I'm here, I'm going to book, I think, my other blood tests in as well. That I'm going to have over the coming weeks. Right, so I just had that injection. I thought it was going to be really painful. It wasn't too bad. It was a little bit sharper than the ones I had this morning, but she was lovely, and she said that I'm to come in every 4 weeks, so she's booked that appointment. So it's like basically it's basically an implant that just goes under your skin into your lower belly. Actually, now I'm sat here scrunched in my car. I'm actually feeling the site area is actually a little bit, ooh. Can I cry? I want to cry. And she brought up all my medical notes, and I was looking and I thought, I haven't even seen that. And I was reading it and I was like, I can't read that. I can't read that because it's like a reminder of what I'm dealing with. So I couldn't. And then she was like, how are you feeling? How are you taking the news? And I was like, I have my good days and my bad days, and you know, but I start my treatment in 2 days time. And she went, oh, that's great. And she said, we're all here to help if you need anything. She was lovely, but it's just really emotional. So I have to have that every 4 weeks. I can tell you the injection was fine, but afterwards I did have soreness to my tummy area, and if I leaned on that site where she injected me, it was really painful and I did feel sick with it. That injection I had done at the time of filming now was a week ago. I have felt like my stomach feels uncomfortable, my belly and my womb area. So I've had it's nothing really painful or disturbing, but there's a sensation that when you're due your period and you start to have those cramps and you can feel them, that's what I've had in my womb, and my stomach has felt like it's like empty, and sometimes that gives me a feeling of sickness, or if I lie on my stomach. But it's so difficult because I've got so many tablets now that I'm taking, and my body's been through so much the past 2 months with treatment and drugs and tests and radioactive, you know, injections, that my body must be in a state of shock. I'm in a state of shock, so I'm sure my physical body is as well. So those are the 2 things they're doing to try and using hormone therapy as a way to try and stop the cancer growing. So throughout this journey, I was initially told that if it had spread to my lungs, then I would probably undergo chemo treatment. So every 21 days have the cycle of chemo treatment. Then the actual oncology nurse said you will probably be put on chemo tablets. I've actually been put on this tablet, Kisqali, or also known as ribociclib. I can never say it. It's one of those. They just call it ribo for short. So I have to take 3 tablets in the morning for 3 weeks. Then you have a break off, and in that break off you have to have your bloods done and an ECG, and that will be analysed by your oncologist to say whether you can continue. So I'm on this tablet. It isn't a chemo tablet, but it works in the same way as chemo, in the sense that what they hope will happen is it will stop my cancer from spreading, and they would hope to see that the cancer that I have is going to start to reduce and shrink. So on this medication, I'm just going to quickly read some stats. So what is the longest survival for ribociclib? The results show a median survival of 63.9 months with frontline ribociclib. It's like, I look at these stats and then I think, oh my God, because I know initially they said I would be on this until it stops working, then they would find me something else. So it is actually a type of targeted cancer drug as well. So I'm on that. I started it, how many days ago? 4 days ago. So along with it, I have to take metoclopramide, an anti-sickness tablet. So my oncologist said to take 1 tablet 30 minutes before I take my Kisqali tablet, and then take another sickness tablet at lunchtime and another one in the evening. So I took one the first day. I was violently sick that first day within an hour. So the second day, what I did was I decided to take 2 sickness tablets 30 minutes before my Kisqali tablet, and that worked. So that's what I've been doing. I haven't needed to take any more sickness tablets than that. I just take 2 in the morning first thing. And yes, I do feel slight nauseous feeling and sensation, but I haven't been sick since. So that's the medication that I'm on at the moment. And obviously dealing with this level of diagnosis and the fact that I've also had shingles, which hasn't fully gone away. I was told to take amitriptyline to help with my anxiety, and also because the anxiety and stress can cause shingles for you to have an outbreak, and I am struggling. This little thing is so noisy this morning. I'm so sorry. So the shingles can be caused by stress and situations like this, which cause it to have its little outbreak in your body. So I've been told to take amitriptyline, so I'm taking 1 tablet each evening for that, and to try and help me sleep.
No one can change time.
Thank you. I know you want to live, but you are going to live. We got plans. You are going to live. And I love your fighter mode, but I want you to know that I'm here for you on those days where you can't feel like you can't even pick your head up, baby, okay? We'll get to all those too. But yeah, I need you to get healthy in your mind, body, and spirit, okay? I need it. I need you to take them fucking balls and just pull them, baby, of life. Just yank them balls of life. Make that devil say, ow! Scream. You're a tower of strength for me too. You give me such hope that anything's possible, Sarah, for the future. And you give me such love that I've never thought I had capable for another human being. I didn't think I was capable of ever feeling this way about anybody but myself, about my addiction. And I am capable of loving you, and you've made it safe and made it all right and made me just want to. I'm a new man. I'm transformed since you came into my life, Sarah. Transformed. I have been forever altered and changed into something good and great, and that I didn't think I was capable of. I didn't think I was capable of ever having this much empathy and compassion and love for somebody. And you've made it a safe place, and you've made life so much. It's so worth living. No matter what the future holds, we don't know, but one thing, I know you're going to be my wife, and we will fight, and we will live, and we will love, and we will laugh, and we will scream and be mad, and just everything that we can get out of life, and we get to do it together. And I will be with you every step of the way through this, baby. Every step, any amount of time I am given, and I am allowed to just load you with love. I will load you with love. You're my focus. You're my attention. I live for this. I live to be there for you. I live to wake up with you. I live to kiss you and hold you, and that future is ours. And I will get that, and you will get that. And we will be a family. I fucking believe that. I just do. But you are so strong, Sarah, and you're not old. And we got this, baby. I know we got this. I know. It is our destiny and our fate and our hope is to be together, to be married, to do wonderful things, and it's just not random and bullshit. This ain't the end of your life. I'm saying they've tracked that stuff up to 6 years. It's because that drug's not very old since they've been doing trials, and those women are still alive. A lot of those women. So, and get to a point where we can really just talk about you coming back out again. I obviously want to keep doing it right now and talking about it, but I don't want to overwhelm you like that. You got so much, and I just want you. I know how sorrowful it is because you think it's over and you're never going to move out here, and so I don't want to do that. Yeah, I've been crying. Happiness and sadness and worry, but just everything, you know. I just love you so much. I don't want to lose you. You know, I just don't. I want that shit to work. I want it to fucking work right now. And I'm pissed that they're waiting another week, and it's fucking bullshit. It pisses me off about socialized medicine like you guys got. It's like you can't even go get a second opinion, or you can't. You're stuck with that doctor. Fuck that shit, man. Makes me mad because I don't got any money. I can't get you treatment in Germany or somewhere, you know what I mean, where I know they got better medical. I'm not saying the medical there is bad, and what they're putting you on is probably what they would start you on everywhere, but still, I like options because that's what we have here. That is the thing about America, is it's capitalist, truly, and we got choices, you know. And medical's fucking expensive here, but we got choices here, you know. I'm really glad that they were nice, and she seemed nice, and you got a team now, you know what I mean, and a hotline. They have that here too.
So one of the things that, like, Dustin has been extremely supportive to me and encouraging, and you've got to surround yourself with positivity. He has been amazing. He has been ordering me keto books to fight cancer. He's ordered himself. He's going on this journey with me. He's been amazing. He's there every single day for me. We talk every day. We pray every day. We surround ourselves with success stories. We are going to be doing a mood board and everything as well, to have positive quotes, positive stories we might hear, or just some positive words like keep going, or, you know, to just look at, and photos. So I've done that. I've ordered myself some photos, so they should be coming this week. I've ordered myself a memo board, so I'm going to put that up and create some cards that I'm going to laminate so that I can pin them into my pin board. And pray. I was already becoming spiritual anyway because of our experience at the Catholic Church back in March. So I was changing anyway and opening my mind up to all of that God. But I know that's a personal thing, and so I'm not going to bash on about that because I know for some people it's an absolute no. And that's where I'm at. So I will have a CT scan in 3 months' time. As for me and Dustin with plans, I was originally going to go back out in February with Clara. Hello, darling. I was going to go back out in February with Clara. I still have 3 weeks scheduled off work. So I will see. I need to see how my health is. I mean, even if we just go for a week, I don't know. Dustin's looking into how he can come to the UK on compassionate grounds, and he would have to apply directly to the embassy to try and get a visa, but he can't do that until he's off probation, so that wouldn't happen till March. But we are trying to plan. We're still together. I haven't dumped him and said move on, as he would say, fly away little bird, fly away. Go and find someone who isn't sick like me. We still want to be together. I feel like, 3 years ago we knew we wanted to be together within months through our correspondence. We knew we wanted to get married. We had hopes and dreams. We wanted to try for a child, and he was supposed to get out, but he didn't get out when he could have done, because he had prostate cancer, and that put, pains to any children that we could have tried for. And then it's like now he's out, and we were going to plan to try and be together and marry for next year, and those plans are on, I don't want to say they're on hold, but they're definitely delayed while we see how I respond to treatment, because I've got breast cancer now, and I'm stage 4, and but I am now just carrying on with decluttering my house, getting my house decluttered, because really all these books and all these possessions, you can't take it with you, can you? You can't. And do I really need it if I'm not using it? And carry on with plans, and we're just me and Dustin are adapting our plans. We definitely want to see each other again. We're talking about getting married in a neutral country. So we're looking at where we could marry, where we could both visit. So we are looking at things. We are still planning. We're still together. We're still trying to move forward and plan. But, our health has to take priority, both my health and Dustin's health. So that's key. Yeah.
Hi, baby. So I'm going to do a live... Am I looking at the camera when I look right here? I think I am. I'm going to do a live a Daily Bread reading right now, and then I want to show you this book. Okay? I love you. Obedience is a choice. Obedience is a choice. I'm trying to make it look like I'm looking in your eyes, Mike, but I can't do that, baby. Obedience is a choice. Today's insights. 4 times in John 14:15 through 24, Jesus emphasized that obeying him would be proof of the disciples' love for him. They weren't left alone to obey Christ by their own volition and human strength. God the Father would give them another advocate to help, the Spirit of truth. The Holy Spirit would remind them of everything Jesus had taught them and show them what's right and wrong. To love Christ is to obey him, and we're led by the Spirit. We'll obey him and keep in step with the Spirit. Winters in the Netherlands seldom bring a lot of snow, but it can get cold enough to freeze over the canals. The Netherlands seldom bring a lot of snow? What? I didn't know that. When my husband Tom was growing up there, his parents had a family rule: stay off the ice until it is thick enough to hold the weight of a horse, because horses would leave evidence of their presence behind. Tom and his buddies decided to get some manure off the road. They threw it on thin ice and ventured out onto the surface. No harm came to them, nor were they discovered, but they knew in their hearts they'd been disobedient. Obedience doesn't always come naturally. The choice to obey or not to obey can spring from a sense of duty or fear of punishment, but we can also choose to obey out of love and respect for those in authority over us. In John 14, Jesus challenged his disciples by saying, "Anyone who loves me will obey my teaching. Anyone who does not love me will not obey my teaching." It's not always an easy choice to obey, but the power of the Spirit living within us gives us the desire and the ability to obey him. With his enablement, we can continue to follow the commands of the one who loves us most, not out of fear of punishment, but out of love. Bible in ear. In what ways have you been willfully disobedient? Why is it important for you to obey God, and when it's difficult or inconvenient? Loving God, please soften my stubborn heart to listen to your instructions. Help me to set aside my own agenda and to faithfully obey you. Okay. Clear? Okay. Here is this, baby. Keto for Cancer Recipe Cookbook. That looks really delicious. Actually, sweetheart. Peas, avocado egg salad, bacon and spinach frittata, smoked salmon omelet, keto breakfast casserole, mushroom and cheese scramble, sausage and egg muffins with clean nitrate-free sausage, zucchini bread omelet, bone broth with egg drop, keto breakfast salad, leftover chicken with avocado, chia seed pudding, almond flour muffins, keto smoothie with low sugar veggies. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. It's those smoothies. That's what I was saying. I know there's power in smoothies.
So I just wanted to do this quick update to what my treatment plan was. I want to say that definitely the next video that's coming out after this one, a couple of days after this one, it was filmed before I found out that I had stage 4 cancer. So if there's stuff in there that we're talking about that you're thinking, hang on a minute, but we know you've got stage 4, that's why these videos were filmed like over a month ago. But I still want to put them out because this channel is also for me and Dustin and our memories as well, and our conversations. So there's potentially the next 2 videos were filmed prior to me finding out I had stage 4 cancer, which was 2.5 weeks ago now. So just to give you a heads up with that. Anyway, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment. I always try to respond to everybody's comments. Please be respectful in the comments as well. And please follow us on this journey. You know, I've gone through the grief stage, and I know I'm going to have days where I feel low or I feel down. Like the other day, I was just thinking back to my life 6 months ago and thinking, oh yeah, I need to get healthy. I really need to lose weight and start turning my life around. And yeah, I have. But because I found out I had cancer, and it's just, my life isn't going to be the same ever again now from 6 months ago. I'm always going to need treatment. Just try either make sure this cancer doesn't spread any further and try and reduce it. But I'm always going to be fighting the cancer battle until I die. I know that. But we're going to look into holistic treatments and what we can do to help ourselves. And I'm going to be looking at that over the next few weeks. Christmas is coming, so we want to prepare for Christmas and do all nice things. And, you know, this little doggy is so gorgeous. I love him to pieces. I absolutely adore him. He's so sweet. So, yes, please join us on this journey. And me and Dustin will continue to strive to be together, because ultimately we especially when you go through this is the main goal, is for me and him to be together. I just don't know how we're going to do it, but we're both very determined people and we're fighters, both of us are, and we're in fight mode now. So anyway, take care everybody, and thank you for watching, and thank you for your support. It's been really beautiful and humbling.